everyone. This is Ricky the Drum Guy, and today I'm going to be playing two pieces for you. One piece is again for like one of my favorite books to play, the 14 Modern Contest Solos for the Snare Drum by John S. Pratt. I'm going to be doing Hodge, Podge. I like this book. I like playing through this book. Just keep my chops up. I like playing through this book. It's a fun book to play through. And I'm going to be playing from the Contemporary Studies for Snare Drum by Fred Albright. I'm going to do study number 9. Great books to work on, great books. And in the summertime, this is kind of like my project that I do. I keep up my snare drum. I try to play various snare drum solos so that I can play. I try to go through all the books that I've used on concert snare, timpani as well, drum set stuff. Drum set kind of different because I'm actually playing that more out in town and in churches, and steel pans I play that more, hand drums I play that more out. So my practice time with that is actually performance. But now mostly teaching these pieces, so like I keep these snare drum stuff up, timpani stuff up, and solos and etudes that I'm working on in the various books. Vibraphone I actually do play on campus a lot, so I do my vibraphone stuff. I like have a good repertoire for vibraphone, but it's hard to keep up all of that stuff. So you do the best you can with it. I found some joy in that, playing all these different instruments, so I kind of like that. Again, Hodge Podge by John S. Pratt. Hope you like it. Man, great solo, man. And what I like about the John S. Pratt book is this book was copyrighted in 1959, but to me it sounds like drum solos that people are writing now. It has that kind of flow to it, very cadence, it's very thematic, and the way John writes over the bar line, I like how he uses your left hand stuff. I know I always say about the left hand stuff, how he does those things. It's just great writing. It sounds like writings that people do today. To me, it sounds that it has that flow, the accents. You're not really playing on the beat too much, off the beat, kind of things like that. Let me find this pattern right. I'm gonna look at like this part right here. I like how he does this part right here. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the 5th system. Listen how he does this. I like that. So he does that. It's like the way that it flows, where he moves those accents around like that, kind of like polyrhythmic in a way. See how those accents are mutated, how he moves them back, delay them, put them on the beat, and kind of moves them back. Have like a certain delayed effect. Great writing, great book. You know, don't forget now, as we're playing drum solo, snare drum, it doesn't have to be like those super complex solos if you listen to like what the music is saying, because that's the most important thing, you know, and we can't lose that part of it, you know. Thematic material, how the person is writing, you know. There's a lot of good books. You know, this reminds me of the Rudiment Cookbook a lot. The writing of it. It's just great writing. How he's writing for the snare drum. But anyway, great book, man. I like this book a lot. And that's why I use like a modern snare drum sound on it, because to me it sounds contemporary to me. So let me change snares. This one here, I'm doing, again, a concert style piece. I changed sticks as well, changed snare drums. I'm doing contemporary studies for the snare drum by Fred Albright. This is the updated version of this book. It's not the original one. This is the updated one. I like concert style drumming too as well. It helps you refine how your chops move. I think it helps you really on drum set too. You're able to execute with more precision. For me, playing a rudimental snare drum gives you more ideas, help you in terms of chop wise. It helps you get around the drum set better. It helps you, you take like for example, if you take out a passage from a rudimental solo, you can take that out of a snare drum thing, put it on your drum set, and work those patterns out, and you can mutate them for your own particular style. Because as a musician, if you're playing drum set or whatever you play, we have strengths and weaknesses. So maybe you kind of put those strengths and weaknesses together to formulate your style. So that's how you work that out. That's the part nobody can teach it, and the creativity and innovation. What to do with things once you learn all of the technical things, what to do with them. Hard to do. That's a lot of inward search within oneself to find out how you like stuff to sound, how you like. Nobody can tell you to do that. Number one, that's kind of hard to do, to trust your own vision, your own, what you hear. That's kind of hard to do. A lot of times we feel safer and freer to be able to copy others, but that's really not creativity though, as we all know. But it takes a lot of trust to trust oneself, to trust one's ideas and concepts. It takes a lot of that. Anyway, enough of that. Let me digress. I digress. Enough of that. Let me play this piece for you. Solo number 9 by Fred Albright from the Contemporary Studies for Snare Drum. Great book to have. I recommend you getting this book. It's a lot of books you can get. There's a lot of books that you can get, Guys, I hope you like it very much. It's a great book to work on. A lot of great ideas. And also, like in study number 9 too, if you notice, I did a repeat, but I like how he does those triplet sections with the rolls in it, like this part when you start getting soft. Right there. But keep that triplet feel with the accent on it. Keep that sound like that. Man, a lot of stuff to work on, man. A lot of stuff to work on. Get those rhythms fixed up with a lot of clarity, a lot of make sure you're playing the right rhythms. concert drumming is very articulate, like the other drumming as well, but you gotta pay attention to details. Hey guys, again, Ricky the Drummer Guy. Have a great day.